Today we will learn chapter 5 arithmetic progressions. Chapter 5 arithmetic progressions. Progression. 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 Progression is a list of numbers which are arranged in a particular order according to a particular rule or formula. So that is progression. List of numbers arranged in a particular order and according to a particular formula. So example 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. So these numbers arranged in a particular order, particular pattern, and here we are following one rule. So when we add 10 to this number, we will get a second number. When we add 10 to second number, we will get a third number. When we add 10 to third number, we will get a fourth number. It is going on like that. So here we are following a rule. We are following a formula. So this is an example for a progression. And another example, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So now we can easily find the next one. 32, the next one, 64, etc. We can easily find the next number because here we are following a rule. We are following a formula. According to that formula we are writing, we are entering the numbers. So that's why we can easily say here 64. So here we are taking the double. 1, it's double 2, double of 2, 4, double of 4, 8, double of 8, 16, double of 16, 32, etc. Or we can say 2 divided by 1, that is 2, 4 upon 2, that is 2, 8 upon 4, that is 2, 16 upon 8, that is 2, 32 upon 16, that is 2, etc. So this is another example for progression. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. That is a progression. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, etc. Next one will be 3. So that is a progression. So these all are examples for progression. And here in this progression, here we have different terms. So these are the terms. This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, etc. So when we write the terms, when we denote the terms, A1, A2, A3, A4, etc. So these are the terms of the progression. Terms of the progression can be denoted by small letter A. A1, A2, A3, A4, etc. And here, first one, in this progression, each term is obtained by adding a fixed term to the preceding one. So in this progression, each term, 20 is 10 plus 10, 30, 20 plus 10, 40, 30 plus 10, 50, 40 plus 10, etc. Or we can say the difference between any two consecutive terms, that is same. 20 minus 10, that is 10, 30 minus 20, that is 10, 40 minus 30, that is 10, 50 minus 40, that is 10. So that type of progressions are called arithmetic progressions. Arithmetic progression. An arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. So here each term is obtained by adding a fixed term. So here second term obtained by adding 1 to first term. Third term obtained by adding 1 to second term. Fourth term obtained by adding 1 to third term. So this is AP. This is arithmetic progression and this is arithmetic progression. And here 3 plus 0, that is 3, and adding 0 here in every case. Each term is obtained by adding 0 to the preceding one. So this is also arithmetic progression. But here it is not arithmetic progression. And here 2 minus 1, that is 1, but 4 minus 2, that is 2. The differences are not same. So in arithmetic progression, when we take the difference between any two consecutive terms, that difference will be same. So that difference, that is A2 minus A1, 20 minus 10, that is 10, 30 minus 20, 10, 40 minus 30, 10, 50 minus 40, 10, etc. That is A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3 equal to etc. And that difference is common, so that is called a common difference and it is denoted by small letter D. So that is the common difference of arithmetic progression. And suppose A is the first term and D is the common difference. So here A is the first term 10. A is the first term. First term can be denoted by A. A is first term A is equal to 10. And here D, common difference 30 minus 20, that is a 10. So when we write the general form or the standard form of arithmetic progression, first term is A, second term is obtained by adding a fixed term to the first term. That fixed term is common difference, A plus B. Then third term is obtained by adding a fixed term to the second one, that is A plus D plus D, that is A plus 2D. Then fourth term is third term plus D, that is A plus 2D plus D, that is A plus 3D. So it is going on like that. So this is the standard form or general form of an arithmetic progression. And here the first term is A and the common difference, that is D, and that common difference can be any real number. It can be positive. Here common difference D equal to 0. Common difference D equal to 0. And another example for AP is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, etc. So here decreasing, and the common difference is A2 minus A1, that is 9 minus 10, that is equal to minus 1. And here common difference 10. So here it is positive real number, here it is 0, here it is negative. So D can be any real number, positive, negative or 0. And this is the standard form of arithmetic progression. If A is the first term and D is the common difference, then A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. So that is the general form of arithmetic progression. A is the first term and D is the common difference. Then the general form of the arithmetic progression is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. Where A is the first term and D is the common difference. So that is the general form of arithmetic progression. Then we will learn nth term of arithmetic progression. Let the nth term An of AP with the first term A and the common difference D. So we will learn that formula, nth term of arithmetic progression. So here nth term of AP. Nth term of AP. So the general form of AP, that is general form of AP, arithmetic progression. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. It is going on like that. And here where A first term and D common difference. So this is the general form of arithmetic progression. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. And here A1 is equal to A. That is the first term. And A2 is equal to A plus D. A2 is equal to A plus D. And third term A3 is equal to A plus 2D. And fourth term A4 equal to A plus 3D. And A5 is equal to A plus 4D. So it is going on like that. A1 is equal to A. A2 is equal to A plus 1D. So if it is 2, here it is 1. A plus 1D. A3, A plus 2D. 1 less than this number here, 2. 3 minus 1, that is 2. And here A4, A plus 3D, that is 4 minus 1, that is 3. So similarly we can find A10. A10 will be A plus 1 less than 10, that is 9D. A plus 9D. And we can find A100. A100 is equal to A plus 99D. A plus 99D. Therefore AN is equal to A plus A100 equal to A plus 99D. 99, that is 100 minus 1. 9, 10 minus 1. Therefore, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the nth term of AP. Nth term of AP, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. And here a is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. So nth term of AP. Nth term of AP. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. And here a first term, d common difference, and n number of terms. So this is the formula for finding nth term of AP. So here we are following one rule. If we, in arithmetic progression, in progressions we can easily find the nth term. Progressions and sequence both are different. Progressions and sequence are list of numbers arranged in a particular order. But in progression we have a formula. According to the formula we arrange the numbers, and by using that formula we can find nth term of that progression. 100th term or 99th term or 1000th term, etc. In progression we can easily find by using the formula, but in sequence it may be difficult. So all the progressions are sequence, but all the sequences are not the progressions. All the progressions are sequences, but all the sequences are not progressions. So this is arithmetic progression, this is the standard form of arithmetic progression, and this is nth term of arithmetic progression. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So now we will do exercise 5.1. Exercise 5.1. Here, second question we will do. Write first 4 terms of an AP. Second one, write first 4 terms of an AP when the first term a and the common difference d are given. So we will do third part. A is given, a is equal to 4 and d equal to minus 3. So we need to find write first 4 terms. So first term, that is a1 and a, same only, a1 is equal to a, that is 4, first term. Then second term, a2 is equal to a plus 1d, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, a2 is equal to a plus d, that is a is 4, 4 plus d minus 3, that is 4 plus minus 3, that is 1. Then a3 is equal to a plus 2d, that is a, that is 4 plus 2 into d, d is equal to minus 3, so 4 minus 6, that is equal to minus 2. Or we can do like this, a3 is equal to a2 plus d, like this also we can do, or a3 is equal to a2 plus d, a2 is 1 plus minus 3, 1 plus minus 3 is minus 2, so same number we got. When we use the formula a3 is equal to a plus 2d, we can calculate. Or here already we got a2, therefore we can easily find a3 is equal to a2 plus d. And similarly a4 is a3 plus d. And here a3 is equal to minus 2 plus d, that is minus 3, that is minus 5. So a4 is equal to minus 5. So these are the first 4 terms of this AP. Similarly we can do rest of the questions. Second part also I will explain. A is equal to minus 2 and d equal to 0. Then a1 is equal to minus 2, same, and a2 is equal to a plus d, that is minus 2 plus 0, that is minus 2. a3, that is a2 plus d, a2 is minus 2 plus 0, again minus 2. a4, that is a3 plus d, a3 is minus 2 plus d 0, again minus 2. So here all the terms are same because the common difference is 0. So that is second question. Similarly we can do rest of the parts. Now we will do third question. Question number 3. And here for the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. So here it's given the following the following progression is an AP. So no need to check whether it is AP or not. It's given. The following APs, for the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. So we will do third part. AP is given 1 by 3, then 5 by 3, 9 by 3, 13 by 3, etc. It's given, it is AP. So the first term, A is equal to 1 by 3. First term. Then first term and the common difference. So we will find the first term. First term A equal to. Then common difference D equal to A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1. Common difference is the difference between any two consecutive terms. So here D equal to A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2 or A4 minus A3. So D equal to A2 minus A1 we can take. A2 that is 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So 5 minus 1 4 by 3. So D is equal to 4 by 3. Common difference D equal to 4 by 3. Then rest of the questions you can do by yourself. Same, exactly same method. Now we will do fourth question. In fourth question, which of the following are APs? So here progression is given, sequence is given. Which of the following are APs? So we have to check whether it is AP or not. If it is AP, then the difference between any two consecutive terms will be same. If they form AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. That is our question. So we will do fourth one. We can do question number 4, fourth one. Minus 10, minus 6, minus 2, 2, etc. So this is a sequence or it is a progression. Then we have to check whether it is AP or not. So if it is AP, then second term minus first term equal to third term minus second term equal to fourth term minus third term. So we will find A2 minus A1, then A3 minus A2, then A4 minus A3, etc. So A2 minus A1, minus 6 minus minus 10, that is minus 6 plus 10, that is 4. Then A3 minus A2, that is minus 2 minus minus 6, that is minus 2 plus 6, that is also 4. Then A4 minus A3, A4 minus A3, that is 2 minus minus 2, that is 2 plus 2, that is 4. So we can write A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3 equal to etc. equal to 4. So the difference between any two consecutive terms, that is equal to 4. Therefore, it is an AP. It is an AP. And if it is an AP, find the common difference. So the common difference, already we got. Common difference D is equal to 4. And write 3 more terms. So A1, A2, A3, A4. So A5. A5 is A4 plus D. A4 is 2 plus 4, that is 6. Then A6, that is A5 plus D, that is A5 we already got, 6 plus 4, that is 10. A6, A7, that is A6 plus D, that is 10 plus 4, that is 14. So these are the next 3 terms of this AP. That is fourth question, fourth part. Now we will do fourth question. Fourth question, fifth part we can do. 3 comma 3 plus root 2, then 3 plus 2 root 2, then 3 plus 3 root 2, etc. And here A2 minus A1, that is 3 plus root 2 minus 3, that is A2 minus A1. Then A3 minus A2. A3 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus of A2, that is 3 plus root 2. And here 3 and minus 3 cancel now. 2 root 2 minus root 2, that is 1 root 2. Then A4 minus A3. A4 is this one. 3 plus 3 root 2 minus of 3 plus 2 root 2. And when we open the bracket, 3 and minus 3 cancel now. Then 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2, that is root 2 again. So here A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3 equal to, it's going on, equal to root 2. So the difference is common. So it is an AP. It is an AP. Then the common difference D equal to root 2. Now we have to find A1, A2, A3, A4. We have to find A5, A6 and A7. A5 equal to A4 plus D. A4 is 3 plus 3 root 2 plus D root 2. So 3 plus 4 root 2 will get a. And similarly here A6, that is A5 plus D. A5 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2, that is 3 plus 5 root 2. And here it will be 3 plus 6 root 2. So these are the next three terms of that AP. Then we will do and here fourth question, eighth part, question number 4, eighth part, minus 1 by 2, comma minus 1 by 2, comma minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. So this is an AP. So we need to write the steps properly. A2 minus A1. So here all the terms are same. A2 minus A1, minus 1 by 2 minus minus 1 by 2, 0. A3 minus A2, 0. A4 minus A3, etc. equal to 0. Therefore this is an AP. And the next three terms, that is also minus 1 by 2, same. So you can do by yourself. Now we will do question number 11, 11th part. So here A square, A cube, A raised to 4, etc. A2 minus A1, that is A square minus A. We can take A outside, then A minus 1. Then A3 minus A2, that is A cube minus A square. A cube minus A square. So here we can take A square outside, then A minus 1. Now we can compare them. A minus 1 same, but here A square. So they are different. So we will write A2 minus A1 not equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore, it is not an AP. So this is not arithmetic progression because the difference between second term and first term and the difference between third term and second term, they are not same, they are different, so it's not AP. Then we will do 12th part, root 2 comma root 8, root 18, root 32, etc. So it can be written in another form, that is root 2 comma root 8, square root of 8, that is square root of 4 into 2, that is square root of 4 into square root of 2, that is 2 root 2. And similarly, root 18 we can write square root of 9 into 2, that is square root of 9, that is 3 root 2. Square root of 9, that is 3 root 2. And root 32 we will write square root of 16 into 2, that is square root of 4, that is square root of 16, that is 4 root 2. So it can be written like this: root 2, then 2 root 2, then 3 root 2, then 4 root 2, etc. Or then A2 minus A1, that is 2 root 2 minus root 2, that is root 2. Then A3 minus A2, that is 3 root 2 minus A3 root 2 minus 2 root 2, that is also root 2. Then A4 minus A3, that is 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2, that is also root 2. So we will write A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3 equal to, etc. equal to root 2. So the difference is same. So this is an AP. It is an AP. And the terms, it is an AP, and the common difference D equal to root 2. Then we can find the next three terms, A1, A2, A3, A4, then A5, A6 and A7. A5 is equal to A4 plus B. And here A4, So A4 is 4 root 2. That is 4 root 2 plus D root 2, that is 5 root 2. And when we take 5 inside the radical, because that is we can convert it into this form. So when we take 5 inside, then it will be square root of 5 inside the radical, that is 25 into 2. So when we, that is square root of 25 into 2, that is 5 root 2. So that is root 50. Root 50, that is A5. And similarly we can find A6. A6 is equal to A5 plus D. So A5 is 5 root 2 or root 50. So 5 root 2 plus root 2, that is 6 root 2. That is equal to, when we take it inside the bracket, 6 we can take inside the radical, 6 square, 36. 36 into 2, 72. Then A7, that is A6 plus D, and A6, that is 6 root 2 plus root 2, that is 7 root 2, and when we take inside 7 square, that is 49 into 2, that is square root of 98. So these are the next 3 terms: square root of 50, square root of 72, square root of 98. Then, so this is our AP, and here we got the terms. Now we will do 2 more questions. And here 13th question we can do. Root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12, etc. And here A2 minus A1, we cannot reduce it into any form. A2 minus A1, that is root 6 minus root 3. And then A3 minus A2, that is root 9 minus root 6. Root 9, that is 3 minus root 6. And here root 6 minus root 3, they are different. So A2 minus A1 not equal to A3 minus A2, so this is not an AP. Then next one, last one we will do. 1 square, 5 square, 7 square, 73, etc. That is or 1, 25, 49, 73, etc. Then A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2, A4 minus A3. 25 minus 1, that is 25 minus 1, that is 24. And 49 minus 25, that is also 24. Then 73 minus 49, that is also 24. So we will write the steps: A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3. They are equal to 24, therefore it is an AP. A2 minus A1 equal to A3 minus A2 equal to A4 minus A3 equal to etc. equal to 24. Therefore it is an AP. And the common difference D equal to 24. Then we have to find A5, A6, A7. A5, that is A4 plus D, and here A4 is 73, 73 plus 24 we will get. And similarly A6, that is A5 plus D, A7, that is A6 plus D, etc. So we will get next 3 terms of this AP.